दर्शकहरू नमस्कार। न्यूज 24 को टेलिभिजनको विशेष प्रस्तुतिमा यहाँलाई हार्दिक स्वागत छ। म तुलसी अर्याल। दर्शकवृन्द, आजको यस विशेष प्रस्तुतिमा हामी इनड्राइभको विषयवस्तुमा केन्द्रित रहेर कुराकानी गर्न गइरहेका छौं र इनड्राइभको कुराकानी गर्ने हो भने पछिल्लो समय नेपालमा यसले निकै नै लोकप्रियता पाइरहेको स्थिति छ र पछिल्लो समय नेपालका युवाहरूमाझ इनड्राइभले निकै नै लोकप्रियता कमाइरहेको छ र बजारमा एकदमै प्रतिस्पर्धीको रूपमा पनि यो उदाइरहेको स्थिति छ। पछाउहरूलाई पछिल्लो समय यसले चुनौती दिँदै अहिले नेपाली बजारमा इनड्राइभ मौलाइरहेको स्थिति छ र पक्कै पनि नेपालमा पनि इनड्राइभले अहिले आधिकारिक रूपमा कार्यालय सञ्चालन गरेर यो दर्ता भइसकेको स्थिति छ र अब आगामी योजना यसका के कस्ता छन् यिनै विषयमा केन्द्रित रहेर कुराकानी गर्नेछौँ र तपाईहरुलाई जानकारी पनि म गराउन चाहन्छु। इनड्राइभ अहिले 48 भन्दा बढी देशमा यो आधिकारिक रूपमा सञ्चालनमा आइसकेको स्थिति छ। 48 देशका 888 शहरहरूमा यसले आफ्नो सेवा प्रदान गर्दै आइरहेको छ र यिनै विषयमा केन्द्रित रहेर आज हामी कुराकानी गर्न गइरहेका छौं र कुराकानीका लागि आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ एप्याक रिजनका हेड अफ ड्राइभर्स अपरेसन। आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ निकोलाई ओलेसोभ। आउनुहोस् उहाँलाई यस विशेष कार्यक्रममा स्वागत गरौँ। वेलकम टु दिस सर।
Thank you.
It is pleasure to have you here and thank you for taking the time in being with us here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, while talking about the Nepal, there are many ride-sharing applications that are being used in the Nepal. Talking about InDrive, how InDrive is different from other ride-sharing apps in Nepal?
Well, comparing to other ride-sharing companies, we have a different model. We call it peer-to-peer. It means when other applications, we call them like Uber and Uber-like, they work like aggregator, which say the price and then distribute automatically the order to the drivers, and this is how it works. In our model, peer-to-peer, we give freedom for our users where passengers actually can set an order and set his own price. Like, I would like to go from point A to point B for that price. And we show this order to our drivers, and again, our drivers are free to choose. Are they okay and they will go with these passengers? Or if they think that maybe they don't like the price, they have a chance to negotiate with the passengers, suggest their price. And then the trip will happen only if both parties, passengers and drivers, will agree on the destination, and on the price. And we do not force anybody to like make rides, etc. It's all about freedom of choice for passengers and drivers. This is how we different from others.
InDrive, this term is very popular in Nepalese youngster. Many people are using InDrive in Nepal. I'm very curious to know, and how did you choose the name InDrive?
Oh, it's a long story, but let me try to be short. Back in the days, years ago, when the company just started in a small Siberian city called Yakutsk, we had at that time, it was 2011, there was no applications at all, but the taxi companies exist and they work in an old school way, using telephones and radio on each car. So one day, these companies in our city decided to increase their prices like twice in one day. And it's, let's say, if average rides were cost about $1, it becomes $2 in one day. And of course, the people don't like it. And at that time, one student decided to create a page in the social media called Independent Drivers. The idea of this page was to give an opportunity to the people to send their request, like I want to go from point A to point B, and I will pay like $1. And everybody on that group can see the people with the cars, right? And if they okay, they just call to this person and say, I will come, wait me. And then this is how it happens. And it becomes super popular. Like the group went super big in terms of few days. So this was initially about independent drivers. So the company name became InDriver. But a few years ago, we made a rebranding, let's say. From InDriver, we become InDrive. So now it means inner drive. So our inner drive, this is what give us strengths and our inner powers. That we call it in drive, inner drive.
Talking about the Nepal, the transportation is still not safe. The riders in Nepal, they don't feel safe while traveling. And how do you make sure both riders and the driver feel safe in InDrive?
Yes, first of all, we have a background check for each driver that are registered in our platform. We have a dedicated verification team which checking each applications that all the documents and cars have all the rights papers and they eligible to make rides. So this is from driver's perspective. From passenger side, we let our users know that, as I said, each drivers are verified, their documents are verified by our team. And also we have things as, we're very transparent. We show the users the rating of the other party. Like if I am passengers, I can see the rating of the driver, how many trips they made, etc. and vice versa. The passengers also can choose their drivers considering their rating and amount of trips they made. Apart of that, we also have insurance that covers both all the rides on the two-wheelers and four-wheelers, and in case of something, it's covered by the insurance.
Yeah. As earlier we have already talked that InDrive has already been operated in 48 countries, 888 cities. And what kind of feedback do you get from the drivers during this period?
The main feedback, what our users love about our applications is freedom of choice. And we don't force them to make rides if they don't like something. I don't know, maybe the point B, the destination is too far away, or they don't like the price. If it's the case, they just can skip such request, and we do not penalize users for that. So it's all about freedom, and this is what our drivers and users love about us.
Talking about the Nepal, we already have the Pathao. Yanglo is also recently operating its business in Nepal. And why did InDrive choose to operate in Nepal?
Well, we launched in Nepal in 2023. At that time, we had our marketing research before the launch. This is usually how we do. And we find that there is actually good potential to launch in Nepal, because there was a need from, we feel the need from the users, potential users, that it's always better when in the market you have few options, right, for the ride sharing. So at that time we had one big player here, and we decided to go because during this research we face a lot of interest from the passengers and the drivers. And yeah, in the Q2 2023 we launched Kathmandu in Nepal, and started from them. We growing day by day.
Myself is one of the user of the InDrive, yeah, and I think you go through all the comments given by the Nepalese users and the drivers. How are the feedbacks?
Well, we receive positive feedbacks from the users. From the driver's perspective, we receive good feedback, because we providing lowest commission in the market. We do it in every countries we operate. InDrive have the lowest commission for the drivers. It means they save for themselves the much more money they can provide their families, and this is what at the same time we trying to keep our prices lower than competitors for the passengers. So because of the lowest commission, like we have win-win situations when passengers pays more, and at the same time drivers saves more as well.
Okay, will this office handle customer supports, driver onboarding, or other regional operations?
No, this specific office will be dedicated only for Nepal. First of all, Kathmandu, of course, and other cities that we operate in Nepal.
Okay. How will the Kathmandu office improve the response time for both riders and the drivers?
We expect that our response time will drop because now our users have opportunity to come to us and speak face to face, not waiting, I don't know, time in online, just come to the office. We always welcome. In case of any questions, feel free to reach our colleagues.
Do you have any plan to provide any training to the Nepalese driver who are ready to take part in InDrive?
Yes, that's for sure. This specific office will be dedicated for the onboarding of newcoming drivers and also for meet and greet sessions with the drivers. We do it usually on third party things like I don't know, gathering halls or cafes, but now we have our own space when we can do such things more often, which we do. Yeah.
Are there any incentives for the riders or drivers or not?
We do have incentives for the drivers. We recently launched our drivers loyalty program, where most active drivers can receive the platinum status, which allow them to get more benefits from our partners, such as insurance, car servicing, car parts, etc.
In Nepal, there are more options for the ride-sharing application. We already talked that Pathao is there, which is your one of the most competitors. How does the InDrive promote gender inclusivity among the drivers?
There is no discrimination in our app. Of course, we welcome everybody, so please feel free to join.
Okay. Are there any future plan to expand services in other countries?
Yeah, we already operating in Pokhara, for example. Yeah, and we definitely will expand among the cities. But so far we don't disclose the exact plans. But as soon as we will have the plan, we will announce this accordingly.
What makes the InDrive app use easy?
Keep taking rides with us and help us grow the local community.
Nikolai, thank you so much for joining us and providing us your important time. Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद.
दर्शकवृन्द, आजको यस विशेष प्रस्तुतिमा हामीले InDrive को विषयवस्तुमा केन्द्रित रहेर कुराकानी गर्यौं र पक्कै पनि InDrive को विषयवस्तुमा कुराकानी गर्ने हो भने पछिल्लो समय नेपालमा राइड सेयरिङ एपहरू मध्ये एकदमै लोकप्रिय भइरहेको स्थिति छ। यसले प्रदान गर्दै आइरहेको सहुलियत सेवाका कारण पनि पछिल्लो समय युवा पुस्तामाझ InDrive निकै नै लोकप्रिय बनिरहेको स्थिति छ र अहिले आधिकारिक रूपमा नेपालमा यसले आफ्नो कार्यालय स्थापना गरिसकेको छ र यो सँगसँगै अब यसको सेवा अझ विस्तार हुने हामीले अपेक्षा पनि गरिरहेका छौं। पोखरामा पनि यसको सेवा विस्तार भइसकेको छ र पक्कै पनि InDriveलाई धेरै धेरै शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्दै आजको यस विशेष प्रस्तुतिबाट म तुलसी अर्याल पनि बिदा चाहन्छु। नमस्कार।